Yeah, thank you. There's so much there, Skip. I guess I should have checked things out first of all. We're going to be outside some today, but of course, Patrick wore his vest and all, but we're going to go back and forth inside today for you today. So fall is here. That means fall festivals, and we hear a whole lot about them. In this case here, we're talking about one for the residents here at the Glen in South Shreveport. So we're going to learn more about what they're doing. I was actually here and learned about the Glen back, during the winter time. Now it's a little bit warmer. But come on in here, Jesse. Let's talk a little bit about the Glen. First of all, absolutely beautiful back here behind us.
Yes, isn't it
the
pretty?
scenery is set up. We got the hay bales, we got the pumpkins of all different sizes. But let's talk about the residents here. This Friday, the residents have a chance to have their own fall festival, right?
Right. It's our most anticipated event of the year. It's just a time where our community can come together and have some fun, food, and fellowship.
Okay, so the residents are going to be here. I guess will some of their other family members come to this, or what exactly?
Yeah, it's just an open event for our residents and family members. And the one thing people don't realize about the Glen, we are a large community with multiple levels of care. So we are a life plan community. So we have not only skilled nursing, we have rehab, we have memory care, as well as assisted living and independent living. So it's a great time for all of us to come together as a community and have fun.
So this upcoming Friday, it takes place. I know it doesn't feel quite fall-like, but I mean, it's starting to look that way. What kind of fun things do you have planned for them?
Yeah, we've got a petting zoo that will take place right here where we're at now.
Okay.
We're going to have some games and also some fun food, just kicking off that fair season food. We're going to have some funnel cakes, and you'll be in store for that later.
I'm curious here. So by chance, as I always like to go and have either hands-on activities, show off some stuff. So we're going to show off some food maybe a little bit later on?
Yep. You're going to get to, I think we're going to get to taste test some of it.
Oh, we're going to get to taste test.
We'll see.
I know Alex there at work will be very, very jealous of that part there. But anyway, so it's going on this Friday. How important is it for you all to be able to provide these kind of activities for your residents?
It's very important. Social activities are one of the most important things that we really focus on here at the Glen. That helps decrease depression. It helps, boost their mood, and just having a fun, relaxing time, enjoying this weather and being outside with friends.
I mean, I can only imagine that part, them being able to have that, because you want to allow them to have things just as pretty much like what their life was like, and those kind of things.
Yep, we have fun, and I always tell people it's like living on a cruise ship. We're always having fun here.
There you go, living on a cruise ship there. That's not a bad, I think that's the next thing we need to work on, a cruise for. Okay, everybody, we are here for you, the place to be with Patrick D. at the Glen in South Shreveport. It is their fall festival this Friday. I'm excited to learn more about this event. I've been all over today. Texarkana now here for you. You make sure you stay tuned. We'll have more for you coming up live from the Glen this afternoon. Yeah, so I'm actually now at the Glen here in South Shreveport. They're getting ready for their fall festival. All I heard the entire time, that entire weather segment from Skip, is that he's guaranteeing cooler temperatures coming up later on this month. Skip, trust me, I hope it happens for sure. But we are talking about a fall festival here. Teresa, come on in here and join me.
Yes, sir.
Teresa, matter of fact, here for you. You are dealing with volunteers here, correct?
Yes, sir. We deal with a lot of volunteers, and they are amazing.
So let's talk a little bit about the Fall Festival. It's for the community that lives here, for them to have an event coming up this Friday. How important is it to be able to get volunteers out for that kind of event or any kind of event here going on?
It's very important. Volunteers, as you can see, do a lot of stuff. They come in here, they help with parties. We have Mardi Gras parades. They come in and we go up and down the halls with the Mardi Gras parade, stowing beads and giving a little chair up and down the halls. We have Christmas parties. We have bingo. Volunteers are very important, and the residents love it.
That's the question. That's the next question I actually had for you. What does it mean to them, the residents, to be able to have folks like the volunteers come in?
They love it because not only do they get to meet new people, but they like to engage with people in the community. And plus, we always have fun.
They always have fun. And folks, if they're watching this right now, they can get in touch with you all. And it doesn't matter as far as perhaps the age. Maybe it might be a student all the way up to somebody that might be retired.
That is true. We take 13-year-olds with parents all the way up to 102.
102. Wow, there for you. I'm going to sign Jeff Vine for up at work maybe for a little session. And I'll come out and hang out with him too whenever he does that. But again, the Fall Festival, what is that kind of event there? Because I mean, again, they get to do this and, enjoy themselves. You got a whole lot of events planned and even some great food as well.
We do. We have a lot of events, but it gets them out, kind of out of the norm. They get to come and play games. They get to go pet a few animals. And we even have some carnival food.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that for sure. But again, folks, the whole reason for this today is to talk to you about the Glen, talk to you also about how they do things here for their residents to make it probably, like I say, feels like home to them as well. The place to be with Patrick D here today, we are at the Glen in South Shreveport.
All right, Patrick, thank you.
I tell you what here, Skip, man, place to be at Patrick D. The Glen here in South Shreveport. We're moving around a little bit just to show you, so you see what this place is about. We're actually in the middle of an area they call the Styles, I believe that's just what this area is called. And this is actually grandmother's garden back here. I'm going to step out of the way just to let you see the beauty here. A waterfall, plenty of shade here in the backdrop. I step out here in the shade and you can actually feel it's probably a couple degrees lower than what it was outside earlier where we were standing more in the outdoors, but just absolutely beautiful. But what we're talking about today is the fall festival they have set up for their residents this upcoming Friday and the importance of doing stuff for the residents like this. Michelle, come on in with me right now. And Michelle, you yourself, what exactly is your job here at the Glen?
I'm the administrator for our healthcare facility and the director of clinical operations for the campus.
Okay, so this week, this Friday, they're going to end up having their fall festival.
Correct.
A fall festival like this, why is doing something like this with the residents important to do?
Oh, it's just very important. It's important to have fun at all stages of life. Laughter is the best medicine, and so we're constantly looking for opportunities for our residents to have fun and enjoy themselves.
Can you tell me some of the things that may be going on this Friday that they have a chance to do?
This Friday, they will be able to compete
Yeah.
for prizes
Okay.
and have a little friendly competition going on and play games. We'll have the opportunity to connect with animals.
Okay.
We'll have different farm animals for the residents to enjoy, and also an opportunity for them to maybe reminisce a little bit
Yeah.
with some of their favorite fair type foods.
Right. Oh, tell me, I've already tested them out. They're pretty good. So you're going to have that going on. But again, this is just one of the many things you all try to do to make this feel like home to them, I'm guessing.
It really is. And, you know, our goal is just to focus on overall wellness. There's 7 dimensions to overall wellness and active aging, and socialization is important.
Right.
Physical activity is important. Emotional well-being and having fun, and then environmental wellness is important.
Well, again, this upcoming Friday, the residents here will have a chance to have that socialization, environmental as well, getting on out here. But folks, absolutely beautiful here at the Glen. We are here, Grandmother's Garden, but this Friday, they're going to have their own fall festival for the residents here. It's going to be the place to be for them for sure to enjoy getting out into the great outdoors. Just wish it'd drop a couple of degrees on the temperatures. We'll send it back to the studio.
Thought you were in charge of that, Patrick, but what do I know? Thanks for that report, man.
Welcome back, everybody. The place to be with Patrick D. We've been here all afternoon at the Glen in Shreveport talking about how they do things for the residents of Fall Festival coming up here. And we're going to talk a little bit right now with Sarah. Sarah, come on in here. And we actually have, in case you're curious, 3 other people back here in the back. It's sort of like they got in trouble, and so we're making them participate in something with us right now. Sarah, your big deal is about talking about games for the residents. So I'm guessing they like to have games?
They love it. They have games pretty much every day of the week. Different types that are helpful with their mobility,
Right.
helpful with just social interaction.
And I guess that's key for the residents here. Like Friday's your fall festival for them, for everybody that's around here, and in that social is that getting that social aspect of it. How important is that?
I mean, that's key to keeping them lively and, you know, making sure that they're coming out of their apartments, interacting with each other,
Yeah.
Having some fun and laughter. So,
Yeah.
we're all about connections.
And it looks like y'all got a whole bunch of cool things planned. So, okay, in case you're curious, what do we have back here behind us? What is this?
This is the human slot machine, which apparently is going viral
A
these
human
days.
slot machine. So I had to figure out how exactly does this work here. So why don't we step back? We're going to show folks here. I'm going to pick the button up, and so I'm going to go for a spin. We're going to see what we get here. Okay, here we go. And so they pick up, items there. I didn't get anything there. Orange, banana, and apple. Should I try this again?
I think so.
Here we go. One more time. And what do we have? Banana, banana. One more time to see what we have here. One more here.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Okay, and there you go. So they get all 3, get a jackpot. I'd get a candy bar, by the way. We've had a lot of fun here so far. We'll be back with you at 6 o'clock tonight. The place to be with Patrick D. We're at the Glen. Keep it right here. We'll be right back. Matter of fact, I'm actually here at the Glen still this afternoon after a long day, like you said, on the road today. This is the place to be with Patrick D, because this upcoming Friday, they're having a fall festival. And throughout this afternoon, we've been talking about different things they're going to be doing. But one of the things we haven't done is actually talk to a couple of residents who actually live here. So that's what we're going to do right now. Make sure I get names right. We have Ronnie over here. who likes to sing, by the way. So if we need time to fill in a minute, I may ask him to go and do a little song for us. And then I have over here Reverend Price also we have with us here this evening. So I'll start out with the Reverend. So I guess for you all, whenever it comes to Fall Festival, and we're really talking about what they do for residents here, what does that mean for you all to be able to have something like the Fall Festival going on?
Well, there's a little different feel, about the whole place. People are smiling more and enjoying things. The food's different, and our people are just a little more friendly. And of course, the staff here just goes all out.
They seem to be.
They go all out.
By the way, the food, I tasted it earlier on. It's pretty good. Go for the funnel cake sticks, so they're pretty good also.
Okay.
There. We have over here Ronnie with us. So Ronnie, there's going to be games going on, and friendly competitive games. But I mean, how much fun is that for you all to be able to do those kind of things?
Oh, we're very friendly competitive here at Red Brook. We have Bing Bag Baseball, which is the thing for being competitive, but they have a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah.
And it's like being a kid again.
Yeah.
And if you're privileged enough to live to be the age that we are, it's time to be a kid again.
Yeah, we were talking off camera. You said your age. I wanted to ask you to say your age on television, but you said you're happy to be that age right now, right?
I am.
Yeah. You have
88.
88 there. And again, you all are from, I know Ronnie, you're from around here?
Yeah.
Again, you're from
all my life.
all your life, and so are you too.
I've lived here a long time. I'm actually a Mississippian.
Okay. But you've been here a long time too.
Oh, a long time.
But obviously too, just like they say, folks, here, if you're looking for a place, obviously they'd love for you to get in touch with them at the Glen, and having their Fall Festival this upcoming Friday is just another example for them to enjoy some fun. Also beautiful outdoors here, as well as one of their new gardens that they have out here. Also, I guess this is back behind the chapel area. So absolutely beautiful. But again, it's been a lot of fun. We're going to be back here one more time, coming up here in 30 minutes, the place to be with Patrick D right here at the Glen in Shreveport. It's been a long day, Skip. We're about to wrap it all up. The place to be with Patrick D, the Glen for you here in Shreveport. Stepped outside. Beautiful, beautiful shot here. If you travel down Florida or Lucas, you're able to see it. We got Deborah Williams, CEO, with us here. Come on in here. Wrapping it up for us this evening. And I know the big theme today happens to be events for your residents. That seems to be very important. Why is it important to do events for your residents who live here?
Well, we do events every week, daily. We have events to meet their needs,
Right.
their desires. And so that's why it's so important to do the events.
Yeah, and folks, too, the big theme of it is, too, as well, is that you've got questions, make sure you get in touch with them here at the Glen. But this Friday, you're putting on your Fall Festival going on. What about that event? It seems to mean a lot, and I've had a chance to taste test the food today, and you guys got a lot of fun planned for them.
We do. And it's the events like the Fall Fest that really brings our whole community together and connects us, residents and staff. We just all have fun.
Okay, you told me a moment ago that when you were getting ready for this job right at the very beginning of it, you were somewhere, somebody gave you advice about having fun doing your job. What was that piece of advice?
That advice was from a senior living member who said that we need to have fun doing this job. It's serious work. We better have fun doing it. And so we really try hard here at the Glen to have fun.
Okay, it definitely seems that way, folks. We've had a lot of fun with them out here today. Of course, you want more information about the Glen, get in touch with them. This has been the place to be with Patrick D, and we're going to be right back. Again, everybody, I'll give it a try for you there, and we're talking a little bit about what's going on at the Glen this upcoming Friday. It is a fall festival going on. We got David with us right now. And David, we're talking about a subject matter that deals with something near and dear to my heart, food.
Yes.
And so you're actually in charge of that here, correct?
I am.
Great. And I mean, whenever you talk about charge of it, you got to prepare meals for folks there 3 days a week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Absolutely. We have almost 300 residents here.
300
we feed them
residents.
3 meals a day, every day.
Okay. So you also have to plan for special events.
Absolutely.
I mean, I was here before. We had a sock op going on that night.
We have a lot of special events,
Yeah.
a lot of activities for the residents.
Yeah, and that's important, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so this Friday's Fall Festival. So you wanted to do something for them. So what kind of food did you decide to try to prepare for them?
Well, when you think of fall, a lot of things come to mind, right?
Yeah.
You think Oktoberfest, you think football, go Tigers. There you go. We think Halloween,
Fairs.
Thanksgiving, and of course the fairs. So we try to theme our snacks, and some of what we have today is just some of the snacks that tie into those themes.
Okay, I'm hoping that Alex is paying attention back at work because we talk about different types of food all the time. So what do we have here?
This is a Bavarian pretzel bite with the beer cheese sauce for dipping.
Okay, so you have that one there. That's one of them.
That ties into your Oktoberfest.
Okay.
And then when you go to the fair, These
Right.
are mini corn dogs, little
Okay.
beef franks that are cooked in a corn dog batter.
Okay,
A
so
little
you-
mustard for dipping.
And you also have to have a funnel cake, but you didn't do a funnel cake. You did a what now?
Those are funnel cake fries.
Funnel cake fries.
They're just funnel cakes cooked in the shape of French fries. They're a little easier to eat, a little easier to handle.
I got to switch it up over here since you got to put these on my side over there.
There you go.
I'll let you try them too as well. But you got to come up with this. Do you taste test everything? I'm just curious.
Absolutely, absolutely. I have a chef, sous chef. We work together on the menus, and of course, we all test the food. Probably too much.
Probably, no, but you got to make sure that you test the food. And again, this is going to be some of the stuff that the residents here are going to be able to go and get whenever Friday comes along for them.
Yeah, when they'll be having activities and games, they'll have other snacks and candies, and they'll be trick or treating. But these snacks will be available. These are just a few of what we'll have available.
Okay, press those pretzels back over to me
you go.
right now. So
Absolutely.
we'll send them back. But again, you got to realize there's a lot that goes into a place like this and doing this for the residents, making it feel like home to them. And they got their fall festival for them coming up as well this upcoming Friday, and for them to go and enjoy. And I give David a lot of credit. He has to come up with different ideas because remember, feeding 3 meals a day,
Yeah.
7 days a week. So
I have a good team.
you have a good team. Alex, we'll send it back to you. The place to be with Patrick D. at the Glen, enjoying some food this afternoon.